Hi, in this video I want to have a look at a tune that I've written called Coast Road Blues. Now I got the name Coast Road Blues because when I was thinking about this music I was actually having a drive around the coastal road, and so hey, that's where the name came from. So Coast Road Blues is a fairly standard fingerstyle blues piece for guitar. It's in the key of E and it's played on a guitar in standard tuning and follows the fairly standard fingerstyle blues pattern where you've got the thumb picking out the bass notes regularly on each beat of the bar and the other fingers playing the melody notes on the higher strings. The structure of it is effectively an 8-bar blues, so it's very similar to a 12-bar blues, it's just a wee bit more condensed down to 8-bar, but again it still only uses the 3 standard chords, or the 3-chord trick that's used in 12-bar blues. Now there's effectively 6 sections to it. So you've got your intro section, which is quite short, you've got a short outro section at the end, and in the middle you've got this 8-bar sequence repeating 4 times within it. And how this 8-bar structure works is there's an initial play through it with a melody line, then there's another play through of it with the melody line but a slightly different melody this time to mix it up. Then there's a section that's different. The chords change. It's still 8 bars long, but the chords change and it has a slightly different feel to it. And then the last of the 8-bar sections is just a repeat of the first 8-bar section to give it some continuity. So that's mostly the structure, and it's quite a straightforward piece to play. The only things you might get stuck on is that I occasionally mix up the bass picking pattern, so you have to watch that. So instead of just doing, I'll sometimes throw in like that, so you just have to remember to play those notes. Also, the tempo is a wee bit quicker than it sounds. It sounds like quite a slowish piece, but when you play it, you know, the tempo is fairly nippy on it. So you have to be aware of that, and if there's any problems with that, just slow it down a bit. The only other thing that might catch it out in this is that there's a 2/4 bar added. So there's only 2 beats in that bar, and that acts effectively as part of the turnaround or link-in section at the start of the music. Now, this 2/4 bar happens on all but the 3rd playthrough of it. So like I said, the 3rd playthrough is slightly different, the chords are different, and it doesn't have this 2/4 link-in bar in. So just be mindful when you're playing it that this changes at this part of the music and you don't have this 2/4 bar in it. One other thing about the structure is that these 8-bar sections are totally interchangeable, so you can put them in any order you want, and also you can repeat them if you want to elongate the piece of music a bit, or if you want to shorten it to a smaller piece, just leave sections out. There's, as with all blues music like this, there's loads of scope for just repeating the section over and over again, or even adapting some of the notes to suit what you like to hear or to suit your playing style. So anyway, let's get on with it. So this is Coast Road Blues.